Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I am your host, Derek Schomer, and today I'm making the Casablanca cocktail. This recipe is 3 ounces. I'm pretty heavy on the alcohol. I get a little scratch in my throat, so if I cough, it's just because I have the scratch in my throat. 3 ounces of white rum, so I'm using Denizen rum. It's pretty cool. It's kind of like a blended rum, if it can be blended with other whites to make this nice, flavorful, awesome white rum. And I wanted to do that because I like this rum, so it's pretty rum heavy, so I wanted to stick that direction. I've also got cherry liqueur. This is Luxardo cherry liqueur. You can use your favorite cherry liqueur for this recipe. Then I've got some triple sec. This is a Luxardo. Oh, I'm using 2 Luxardo products this week. This is, again, a good, like, $25 bottle of triple sec. I'm going to need another one soon. I'm already halfway done. And that's, and lime juice, 1 ounce. So this is like a daiquiri, I guess, but, like, amped up on awesome. And that's it. By the way, we are, as you can tell, solo this week. And, you know, I have people like, oh, you've got a third person now permanently on the show? Like, I can't explain it.
The answer is no.
The answer is no. It's going to be me and Doug. Guests come and go. We have Curtis next week. So again, if you have any questions about distilled spirits in general, if you like scotches, if you're big on scotches or you have scotch questions, those are ones I usually see the most questions for because it's like this mysterious liquid. So if you have questions, send them in before next week. So
he's in the chat.
He's in the chat room right now. And that would be, let's see, if this goes out on Tuesday, we're going to be recording on Thursday of this week. So you have like two days from the time you see this to get those questions in. Oh, you smell this stuff. I would use, as Gadget05 had suggested, I think, Flor de Cano for this, but I don't think we have enough. We didn't have 3 ounces left, so I'm not using that this time. And the cherry liqueur, I'm guessing you could probably use herring as well. Herring, however you say it, but I like to save that for, I use it from time to time, but it's got a little extra sweetness and a nice brown sugar thing going on. And I wanted to try this because I just found it. It was in my collection. Totally forgot it was there. So I wanted to use it. There's a lot to drink in this. In a small glass. Ounce of freshly squeezed lime juice. Look at all kinds of crazy tools over here. That's it. It's kind of got a weird, what is that, purple?
Purple? It looks
no.
Brown.
It almost looks like there's a dash of raspberry liqueur in here, but no. No dashes.
Brown or I guess you get kind of a grape. You get purple. But
yeah. Like
more of a smushed red grape.
A smushed red grape look and feel. That's right. And we're gonna shake it. Done. Now for this, you could use a highball. At the end of the day, I think my badass highball or big ass highball, whatever I decided to call it, would probably have worked well here. But it's called the Casablanca cocktail. And when I think Casablanca, I think something a little more, I don't know, timid or fancy. I just put ice on my socks.
You think old.
Huh?
You think old.
I do.
Casablanca.
I do. I don't need ice on my socks. And so
you don't need it on the floor either.
What am I going to do with it, though?
Put it in the trash.
It's so far away. This is actually a pretty big glass at the end of the day. We're going to do a little garnish because the recipe said so. Yep. I'm good. Maybe you could double strain it. That would be one option, but I kind of like some of that pulpy action in my drinks. You could remove the ice, chill this thing, freezer, fill with ice, a little bit of water, chill up that glass if you want to, or add a little bit of ice or do both, however you want. But at the end of the day, it looks very classy because it's got like that dark brown thing going on. It's like a brandy. Whew. It smells like that. You could smell like a cherry and citrus. Whoa. It's this is a slow sipper. This is one of those that you sip over a period of time. Nice like a lime playing with the cherry. I'm going to give that warning. There is just a hint of maybe this is a cough syrup, like that cherry cough syrup draw to it, but much more potent than that. Like the spike of rum and heat is fairly intense. Citrus in the way of a daiquiri with that neat cherry play. So think of it maybe even a cherry daiquiri. I did just remember that was my first drink of the day, so my tongue probably wasn't exactly ready for the explosive nature of that. Second sip, alcohol is much more subdued. It brings out a little more of the lime. This is like, was it the daiquiri you had that was super sour?
Yes.
This isn't as sour as that. It's a little more timid. Same amount of every ingredient, I think. By the way, this is Captain Flea 1 sent this in. This is a good alternative, or you line them up. Make the daiquiri. Here's what you do. You want to make yourself a daiquiri. Make yourself the Casablanca cocktail. Make yourself the elderflower daiquiri. That gets that grapefruit note to it. And then at the end, maybe a strawberry daiquiri. And just have a little party with that. People have been sending me requests. When I say people, it makes it sound like there's a lot of people that do this. But I've got one person who said they want to start a cocktail Fridays. And they're like, what do I do for cocktail Friday? I need a list of cocktails. The thing I get a lot is I need to know your favorite recipes. And I need to know these 5, your top 5 things I should use at my bar or at my parties. I can't really help you. I don't know what you like. But as a suggestion, this is one of them. Do an array of these sour drinks and find out where you fit. And it's just fun if you can get some of the ingredients to make these sour drinks. Which, if you can get this, I'm thinking with your rum in this, you could do the daiquiri. You might need elderflower liqueur.
It might not be as sour with normal triple sec, though. That's pretty sweet.
This guy?
No, normal.
Oh, normal. Yeah, it'll sweeten it up a little bit. There's no simple syrup in here, so your sweetness really is coming out of these guys. And for some reason, it's working. I think it's just distracting. But you definitely get a good amount of sour. Use a good rum. If you use a rum that's kind of rough around the edges, this cocktail is no doubt going to be rough around the edges. Again, always use good ingredients to make good cocktails. Is that it? Oh, yeah. So, that's it. Question of the day. Do we have one? Anybody give me a good question? And no, I'm not drunk. Yes.
I haven't seen one go
No? Okay, well, we just got this in the mail to review. I haven't reviewed it yet. It's like the Swiss Army knife for cocktail people. It's called the bartender. So it's got 10. I think it's got 10 little things here. It's got your strainer on the end. I was thinking of maybe using this for, instead of this, you could do that. I just got a stir in here. It gets all crazy. And if you really want, if you're juicing, you have this little juicer you could pull out.
How do you truly feel about what Black Friday has become?
What has it become? Where did it start?
I'm just reading. You asked for a question of the day.
First question of the day. What do you guys think of Black Friday? And is it getting worse? Okay, there is some truth to that.
Or what's your opinion on gimmicky bar tools?
That's what I was gonna. That was where I was going. The gimmicky bar tools, or I don't know if it's gimmicky per se. It kind of is, I guess. It's crazy. Oh, it's also got your 1 ounce zero. But at the same time,
it's useful.
It's useful. If you put this, if I put this in my bar kit of all the stuff when I go places and drink, I can squeeze my limes, my lemons. I have my measure, so I don't have to necessarily bring the OXO glasses. I would bring both, but if I have this and I forget these, I've got an option. But it has a knife in it. It has actually one of the coolest features is it has the zester, so you can zest and make your twists. But I don't think I'd use this for the shows per se, but it's kind of a neat idea, especially to bring it out and really impress people, because this looks dangerous. You can hurt somebody with this. It also looks like something that could be used in like some sort of porn or something. But, what is your opinion of those gimmicky bar tools, neat bar tools, something different, holiday gifts? If you know somebody who's a cocktail style person, you want to get a holiday gift, something like that may work. Rolling into the second question, Black Friday. It now starts on Thursdays. Let's be honest. Thursday, like 6 o'clock, everybody starts getting all crazy.
Someone in the chat room said, today an elderly man called one of our younger employees a C word because she had to tell him we were sold out of a TV we have on sale. That's just wrong.
This is why you shop online. If you hate angry people, and everybody's angry out there because they just want to get home and they hate other angry people, they make the employees angry. If you get called the hard C when you're working at work, is the next customer you deal with really going to be somebody that you're going to interface with in a kind, well-established manner? Probably not. So there you go. That's the Casablanca cocktail. Thank you, Captain Flea 1. We are done. We did our questions. That's everydaydrinkers.com. And yes, I could still roll a show solo, and I think I pulled it off okay. More shows to come this week. 4 more. 1 down. 4 to go. We're teaching you how to drink.